Hello, I'm Shoily Chakraborty and I'm working as a legal intern in LEXIS and Company. My topic for today in this video is juvenile justice system of our country. Now, young minds are very impressionable and courts across the world have grappled with the conundrum on how to try children who've committed crimes in courts of law. In the last few years, it is also observed that the crimes done by children under the age of 15 to 16 have increased significantly. The general tendency or the psychology behind the commitment of the crime or the causes of the crime are early life experiences, dominant masculinity, upbringing, economic havocs, lack of education, etc. Definition of juvenile or child has been discussed under the subsection 12 of section 2 of the Juvenile Care and Protection Act of 2015. A child means a person who has not attained the age of 18. The act classifies the term child under two categories: child in conflict with law, a child who has committed an offense and he or she is under the age of 18 on the date of the commission of the offense, and a child in need of care and protection. The penal laws of most countries have adopted the principle of doli in capsex, which means deemed incapable of forming the intent to commit a crime or tort, especially by reason of age, under the years of 10. Definition or difference between the juvenile and a child. A person under the age of full legal obligation and responsibility is a minor, or a person who's below the legal age of 18 is a minor. Juvenile is a person between the age group of 16 and 18 years. In a general sense, both the terms have the same meaning, but however, difference lies in the context of the implications in the eyes of law. Coming to the history of juvenile justice system in our country. The adoption of the Convention of Child Rights by the General Assembly of the United Nations on 20th November 1989 led to significant legislative changes in our country. First came the Children's Act of 1960, which was repealed by the Juvenile Justice Act of 1986. This act was again repealed by the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act of 2000. Finally, that too was repealed by the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act of 2015 following the Nirbhaya case. Juvenile Justice Act of 2015, it is a very important landmark act giving a broad definition and a lot of different changes following the juvenile justice system in our country. Section 2, subsection 12 of the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act 2015 gives the definition of the child, and the scope of the definition of child in need of care and protection was enhanced to another level. There was a clear distinction made regarding the facets of offences, meaning thereby the categories made, turning the offences as heinous, serious, and petty. Introduction of juvenile courts, meaning there that special courts were to be established that will be trying the juvenile offences only. Now, Juvenile Justice Board. There shall be a constitution of board for the purpose of inquiry and hearing in the matters of juvenile in conflict with law. The board shall consist of principal magistrate and two social workers, among whom one should be a woman. The Act provides that under no circumstance the board can regulate and operate from regular court premises. The decision taken by the principal magistrate must be final. Now, the constitutional articles regarding the issue. Right to free and compulsory education for all children under the age of 6 to 14 years, which is given under Article 21A. Article 24 gives the right to be protected from any hazardous employment under the age of 14. Article 39E, right to be protected from being abused in any form by an adult. Article 39, right to be protected from human trafficking and forced bonded labor system. Right to be provided with good nutrition and proper standard of living given under Article 47. Article 15.3 of the Constitution of India provides special powers to state to make any special laws for the upliftment and betterment of children in our country. Although we see that the government has laid various legislations and rules to stop the incidence of juvenile crimes, juvenile crime rates in India are steadily increasing. More rigorous and persistent efforts need to be done in order to lessen the problem. Thank you.